Hey guys, let a few people hop on here. I've seriously got butterflies in my stomach because this is just something that I didn't really know if I was going to do or if I was going to talk about it. I wanted to kind of just bow out gracefully and not have to do this, but I'm going to. So I'm going to tell you guys kind of my whole story of what happened. So many of you know the beginning of my story, I guess. I started Beachbody when my youngest son was 2 months old or so. I had gained 60 pounds with him. I was miserable as far as weight gain. Family-wise, I was so happy and just in a great place, but me, myself, I felt uncomfortable in my own skin. And so I reached out to a girl on Facebook and I did a 10-day challenge and I lost 8 pounds using Shakeology and actually back then YouTube workouts before we had all the fancy on-demand stuff. And so I loved it. I felt great. I loved the community. And for me, where I was in my life at that moment, yeah, if you guys can give me some love, like I'm so nervous right now. Anyways, I dove right in because it really fit into my life at that moment. I needed the support. I needed to be able to work out at home. And it fit in my life perfectly. And I fell in love with helping other women do the same thing, get in shape after babies. And I, to this day, believe in Beachbody products. Like their workouts are amazing. I'm doing Body Beast right now. I love it. I still drink Shakeology. I'm not drinking it every single day now, just because my thoughts on that have changed a little bit. But I love the programs. So I jumped in and I was super motivated. I'm a pretty driven person. And so I'm competitive too. So I started to see the potential with the business side. I started to see people above me making a lot of money with this. And it was like, this is awesome. I love what I'm doing and I can make money like this. You know, my husband works on commission, and while he does a great job, like it's nice to have some sort of stability. So, and I mean, what family can't use extra money for things? You know, we have 3 kids. So it was awesome, and I did well. I moved up fast. I did all the things that they told me I was supposed to do. I hit Success Club, which is kind of a rating, I guess, on how many lives you've changed that month. So I hit Success Club every single month except my very first month because I didn't know what I was doing, up to the very end. I got up to 50 at some points. I was the top of our team a lot of different months in volume and Success Club, and I did these things that were supposed to be these like amazing things. I felt that way because I was getting told that I was doing all these amazing things. And so at one point I was making good money. I hear my son yelling for me, so he's probably gonna come in here. Colin, I'm in here. I put a movie on for them, but I'm in the office.
Mommy,
but yes, one
did
second.
you buy spinach?
Did I buy spinach?
Yeah.
I did.
Have some?
Yeah, just a minute. Go in there and I'll be right out, okay? Go watch the movie.
No, I'm sorry.
You're gonna stay with me? Come sit with me. So, I began about 6 months ago to question. Can you say hi?
Hi.
I began to question the business side of things.
Mommy, what?
And I began to question.
Mommy, what is that?
That's books. You gotta be quiet if you're gonna stay in here. I began to question why I wasn't further along than I was. Why I wasn't making more money. I was putting so much time and so much effort. You can ask my family, my team. I put everything I had into it. I even, at times, many times, was so frustrated because I had so many things to do that I wasn't a patient mom. I was like, ugh, you guys go outside so I can get some work done. Like, I can't do all of this, you know? And it was a lot, but it was rewarding work for me up to a certain point. And about 6 months ago, I started to resent what I was doing, because what started to happen is my paychecks started to be, can you go with your brothers? Where's they right here? Okay. I started to see my paychecks literally be cut in half. And I was still doing the same things. And I started to feel guilty for the girls on my team, that the nurses, the teachers on my team that wanted to be able to quit their jobs, their full-time jobs. And I really at one point believed this was the way that they were going to be able to do it. I did, because I saw people being successful with it. And so I had a belief, or I wouldn't have added people to my team, and I wouldn't have put so much of my heart and soul into what I was doing, because I believed in it. But 6 months ago, I started to question it. And I started to look at other people in different network marketing companies, you know, jumping in 3-4 months. And my sister did network marketing, and she was making amazing money. And all these other people doing different companies were making money. And I started to question myself, what am I doing wrong? I didn't question my team, because they were working just as hard as I was, and they weren't moving forward. And guys, here is the bottom line. Beachbody, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's no money to be made. There's no money to be made. What happened is, 1 second, okay?
I watched a movie.
No, and you can go watch the other movie. We have an on-demand program. So someone can purchase that. Yes, in just a minute. Someone can purchase that for $100 for the whole year. So the most money you're going to make is $25. You get a 25% commission from that. Okay? So from there, you have Shakeology, and you want people to stay on Shakeology. It's a great product. I need you to put that down. I need you to put that down. He has a weight right now. Put that down, please. I need you to go with your brothers, and I'll be right in there, okay? Then sit down. So Shakeology, most people don't want to pay for it. So then they become a coach for the discount, right? So you're doing this balancing act of hoping that they want to take off with the business. They're getting a discount, therefore you're no longer making a commission off of their Shakeology. And then what you have is coaches are the ones that drink Shakeology. That's the people that stay on it. You have people that buy it every few months. So where's the money coming from? Tell me, where's it coming from?
These ones?
Then you have bonuses that you can make.
Can I get these ones?
You can't do those ones. You have bonuses that you can make. And this is all dependent on you rank advancing. Okay? And your rank advancing is dependent on other people rank advancing. And I hate to say this, but the market is saturated. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to kill anyone's dreams here. I don't wish bad on anyone. I hope that you succeed with it. I don't wish bad on you. I hope you succeed with it. But for me and my family, I decided what I was putting in, I wasn't getting out what I deserved. And it became an idol in my life. And I needed to be done with it. I needed to move on. And so that's where I was at. I became friends with a girl that was also a Beachbody coach, and her and I actually signed up for life coaching together because we thought something was wrong with us. Because we were actually pretty high up in the company. We were supposed to be making good money, and at one point, you guys, my team was number 187 in the whole company or something. I think even less than that. And I was like, hold up. If I'm this number in the company and I'm making what I'm making, something's wrong. Something's not right. So she started, we did this life coaching together. Here you go, babe. We did this life coaching together. And about a few weeks in, I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I'm not saying anything against life coaching or counseling or any of that. But there becomes a point where you don't you have what you need within. And I knew I had what it takes. Like, I've known my whole life that at some point, like, I'm going to do something big. And I'm going to impact lives. And I did that with health and fitness. But like I said, it became an idol for me. So I started to look at other opportunities, but I was like, no, nothing feels right. My biggest hesitation in quitting was that I had this team that I love and I still do and care about. And I had all these challengers, and I'm like, I can't quit. I can't quit on them. But it was a point where I had to make a decision for me and for my family. And so I went to, what, babe? In just a minute. I went to, so I had actually won the trip with Beachbody to Punta Cana. So I was at a weird place because I decided to go ahead and try a product called Keto OS. And you guys, I was depressed, like, because I wasn't succeeding in my business. And at one point my mom asked me, like, she told me, I think you're depressed. And it made me mad because I didn't want to believe that I could be living this healthy lifestyle and helping all these women and be depressed. Like, no, I'm not depressed. I'm fine. Like, I'm doing, and it's this elite mindset that you're ingrained in your head that what you're doing is better than anyone else. Like, we've got the answers for your life. We do. And if you're not doing what we're doing, then you're doing something wrong. And so, but I was wanting to nap every day. I was gaining weight, but I was still, eating healthy and doing the workouts. And it was like this guilt thing, like, I've got to do this because everyone else is counting on me, not because I love myself and I love fitness. And it needed to end. And so I was on Facebook and I saw this girl that I love talking about ketones. And I'm like, what the heck is this? So I decided to try them. I bought the product, actually found a girl here in town. I bought the product. Within 2 days, I felt my mood lifted. I felt the brain fog gone. I felt an energy that I had not had. And I knew in my heart, like, this is something huge. This is something revolutionary. And I think I want to do this. So I went and told certain leaders on my team that I was going to quit, and that was really hard to do. Every time I got on the phone or did a Zoom to talk to them and tell them that I was quitting, I felt like I was going to puke. Like, I felt horrible. I felt bad. But I knew it was the right decision. I was praying a lot. I prayed before I did this right now, and I was praying a lot for the answers. Like, what am I supposed to do? You do have strong muscles. Don't throw that at me. I was praying for an answer. And so I just felt in my heart like, this is what you're supposed to do. And so I was at a weird position because I decided to go ahead and sign up. And Beachbody actually made a rule recently, and I've heard that maybe they changed it after a lot of stuff has happened recently, but they made a rule that you can't do more than 1 MLM. And so, which that's their decision. I don't think it's right to make a decision that, people can't make income however they want for their family. But that's the decision they made, and I knew that. And, was signing up while I was still a coach wrong? I don't know. I guess it was. If I did something wrong, I guess that was it. But I honestly was just like, I don't know, like, could this be something? So I started to not talk about it publicly, but to kind of leave, careful babe, to leave kind of clues like, hey guys, I'm trying something new. Do you want to know what my secret is? And the response I got was insane. And I started to talk about it with my friends and stuff, and the response was insane. So I'm like, I really think this is something. Like, I think all of this happened for a reason. I don't regret being a coach for a second. I am so thankful for that opportunity. And I am so thankful for the network that I've built and for you guys allowing me to share my life with you on Facebook, and for the support and the love and all of that. Like, I don't regret it for a second. I am thankful. but I had in my heart, like, all of this happened for a reason, to bring me to this moment. And so I decided, even though I had my trip, I'm just the type of person, like, I can't pretend, I can't fake. I just can't. And so I knew, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go on this trip. I'm going to have to, like, be around all of these coaches that are going to be wanting to talk about business. And I know that I'm not going to do this anymore. And so I decided to go ahead and tell some leaders on my team that I felt deserved a phone call from me, a personal phone call where I told them, hey, I'm quitting. Here's my reasons why. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I said it to them. I said, I'm quitting. I can't do this anymore. I am stressed. I don't feel it in my heart. Like, it's something that I can't do anymore. And I'm sorry. I love you. I appreciate you. I support you. I'm behind you. I will be your biggest fan. But for me personally, like, I need to go a different route. And so I'm telling you that, so you're not blindsided, I am going to be doing a different company. And so that's that. Well, a few of them were mad, and I get that. I acknowledge, like, that some people are going to react differently. A few of them were super supportive and, like, go, do your thing. Thank you, Colin. And a few of them were like, well, what are you doing? Like, all of these feelings that you're sharing with me, like, I feel those too. Like, I don't know that this business isn't working. We've given it our all for 3.5 years. I worked my ass off, you guys. And it wasn't going to work. And they felt the same, and they, with tears streaming, told me, like, you've given me the freedom to have those feelings and not feel like I'm crazy. And they wanted to come with me. I did not ask one person. I have not to this day asked one person to join with me. I know that that's hard to believe, especially for coaches, because they're not used to that. They don't know what it's like to not have to ask people to join the movement that they're doing. But I haven't, and I haven't. So you can believe me or not. You can ask the people that have joined me on this mission and in this team, in this new company with me. But I have never, and I will never, message a coach and ask them to join me, because I don't have to, honestly. I don't have to. So when I did that, I had...
I found for you.
Oh, thank you very much. When I did that, I told my success partner that we had a team together, and she was very nice about it. And then I had one of the leaders on our big team message me out of the blue and ask me how my business was going, if I was going on the trip, all this stuff. So I told her, I think I'm going to do, I didn't want to lie again. So I told her, I said, I'm really thinking about doing another company. I'd love your business advice. Like, I'd love to see you on the beach and, like, talk to you, like, as another entrepreneur and get your advice. Like, I really think this is something. And actually, their mentor, like, they have a big fitness mentor. He is a promoter of this product. He's all about it. And so that, for me, was like, this is cool. Like, this guy really, like, likes the product just like I do. There's doctors behind it. There's nurses behind it. Like, this is legit. And so I told her that, and she swore to me she wouldn't say anything. I don't know if she did to this day. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But within 5 hours, I got a message from her saying that another leader on our team, like, these are big people in Beachbody, you guys. These are people that are part of the Millionaire Club, that he would be going live, just so happens, about the company that I'm with now, Prüvit, the product, and yeah, I'm like, that's pretty coincidental, but okay. So I was pissed, and I sat there and I listened to this man basically destroy me. Talk about the company, bash the company I'm going with. What? Just 1 second.
I want spinach.
Okay, just a second. Bash the company that I'm with. Question me as a leader. He didn't use my name, I will say that. But everyone watching knew it was about me. Maybe it was about a few other people because there have been many coaches that are moving. But I took it extremely personally, and I know that there's too many coincidences that happened for it to not have something to do with me, and used exact wording that I had used. Like, if you've been in this company 3.5 years and you're not where you want to be, you need to question your leadership. I'm sorry, but I gave my heart and soul to my team, and anyone that tells you other is a joke. So I sat there and listened to this bashing and this questioning of my integrity, and I was livid. And it's real easy for someone to sit in their mansion and tell other people that they don't want to have a mind for their own. That if you quit and if you decide to go a different route, you just don't have enough faith. You don't have what it takes to do this. You don't really want to help people. You don't believe in this. And it's a bunch of BS. Like, it's BS, you guys. And so I was pissed. And the next day, and as I watched him do that, I also was watching people on my team, people that I cared about and loved, commenting, supporting this bully, supporting it, saying like, amen, yes. I was blown away, you guys. I could cry. Blown away. And these are people that I had called and told from my heart why I was quitting, and that, what, babe?
Practice on these.
Okay, practice on those. From my heart, what I was doing and why I was doing it, and it was because it was not a good fit for my family anymore. And so I watched as my teammates, who I put everything into, be okay with someone bashing me in public like that. So I blocked the guy that decided to do that. It's a joke. I blocked the other lady that was in on this or thought this was okay. And then I did a live video on my team page, and I was pissed, and I told them, I can't believe that you would support someone doing this to me. It's not okay. I'm closing this page down. Take all the files you want, everything I've poured into you guys for 3.5 years, take it all, and I'm closing this team page down. How dare you sit on there and be okay with someone trashing me and questioning my integrity? How dare you? And so I did, and I closed down the team page, and then I get a message from my success partner telling me, this is a real shit show. How could you do this? And then told me that she was the one that actually had told this leader what was going on, because the team's morale was really low. It was down because I was quitting. And you know what the advice should have been given to our team? It should have been, suck it up. You are a business owner. When you signed up to do this, you became a business owner. So what Jody's doing has nothing to do with what you're doing. If you're happy where you're at, then you just keep going. But instead, she went to this man, and he decided to destroy me in front of thousands of people. And that was what happened. And so I then blocked her, and we had a friendship. I still care about her, and we had a friendship, and for it to be turned around and it to be my fault that it was a shit show was a joke to me, an absolute joke. And so I continued to hear about my name being trashed, my integrity being trashed, the messages, the videos and Zooms, all about what I was doing. And I was almost just like, I'm like, why does it matter? My sponsor, I will say this, the sponsor that I signed up with, who I was a complete jerk to at one point in our business because I was so competitive, she told me, you know what, do what's best for your family. I support you 100%. And she still does. And that meant everything to me. Someone that I did not treat right at a certain point, to tell me that, you know what, I get it. Do what you need to do for your family. And she's the one that benefited the most from me doing this business. No one else. Half the other people, well, actually, the higher ups, it does affect.
Spinach now.
Okay, just a second. Go get it out of the fridge. But some of the other people, like, it literally had nothing to do with them. So why spend your time and energy if what you're doing is so right and so good and making so many moves? Why would you waste your energy on what I'm doing? You should, the advice should have been, no one needs to worry about it. Do what you do. It's a free country. My husband was like, when other people quit jobs, we throw them like a party. And I get it's different for MLMs. I get that. But just the reaction I got was just insane to me. Absolutely insane. And so, yeah, that's kind of what happened with everything. And now all of these people are going and still continuing to bash the company I'm with and the product. And it honestly blows my mind. I've never heard any of them. You know, a lot of them are fitness professionals. There you go. I'm just giving him a bag of spinach. A lot of them are professionals, and I've never in my life, in the 3.5 years, heard any of them talk about GNC, hydroxycut, all these different things that they sell there that are legitimately bad for you. I've never heard them talk about Advocare. I've never heard them talk about any other company product because they didn't care. They didn't care. You guys have to know that, and some of you may be like, what the heck are you even talking about? Because you don't have 8 billion Beachbody people in your newsfeed. I need to do some more blocking, obviously. But it's kind of like a war right now. And the thing is, you guys, is that our product is not even a competitor with anything they do. If they were smart, they would say, like, let's figure out how to make this part of what we're doing because this product is amazing. Like, don't draw a line in the sand. Don't say, like, you have to do these workouts in the shake and you can never do another product. This product actually does not even have anything to do with Shakeology. Like, it's not a competing product. You're making it that. And you're making like, you're not even speaking to people. You're speaking to Beachbody coaches because you are scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're scared. I'm sorry. Like, I don't wish bad things on any of you, even the ones that have treated me wrong. I do not wish bad things on you at all. And I'm sorry that your paychecks are cut in half. That is the bottom line, you guys. Their paychecks have been cut in half, and they are freaking out. And I don't blame you. Like, that's tough. But instead of going and bashing another company, if you, like, go do the work on your own stuff. Don't worry about what I'm doing. And if your customers are completely satisfied 100% with what you're giving them, you don't have to worry about them doing anything else. You don't. Your coaches, if they're being compensated what they deserve for the time and energy they put into this business, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing. People are scared. And that is it. That is the truth. I'm sorry if that sucks to hear. I did not want to, like, ever take away someone else's dream, but you guys, it's not there. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not there. If you have any doubt in your mind, go look at another opportunity. Go look at different compensation plans. Question things. Question everything. Don't be a person that just follows along blindly and listens to everything a millionaire is telling you that makes money off of you. I'm sorry, that's the truth. So here I am in my new company. I'm 6 weeks in. My first month, you guys, I'm just like,
I tried
I
that
can't even.
spinach.
Hold on one second.
I love it.
My kids just found out who Popeye is, and so they want to eat spinach all the time now. So, you love it?
I love it.
Okay, good. So,
Oh, I have
okay, I need you
Go in
to
the
take
guest
them out, okay?
Call me.
I'll be right there.
Call me the guest room now.
So,
Let me go.
6 weeks in, my first month in the business, I literally called my husband, and I had to like stop myself from like crying on the phone with him, because I'm like, I'm finally getting paid my worth, you guys. And the best part about that, and no, it's not all about money. The best part is that I have women messaging me saying like, I have not slept this good in forever. Like, I've been depressed. I've had anxiety. I'm losing weight. Yes, that's a byproduct of this supplement. Do your research. Don't take my word for anything. Don't take their word for anything. Don't take anyone's word for anything. Google it, study it, figure it out, and try it. Try the product. Like, I am telling you, it is life-changing. It really is. And I know that's thrown around lightly a lot with all of these companies. And that's why you won't ever see me leading with this opportunity. You're going to see me leading with the product because it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. So try it. Try it and get your own opinion. Yes, educate yourself. Don't just listen to a fitness professional that thinks that they know everything about nutrition, because I'm sorry to tell you, they do not. Listen to doctors talk about it. Listen to nurses talk about it. I have a ton of nurses purchasing this product from me. Listen to those people that actually know what they're talking about. And as far as like the opportunity, I can't even, the first month, the money, I'm just like, you guys, it is more than my biggest month in Beachbody. My first month doing this. I mean, that's it. Like, I don't even know. And it's not all about money. I'm helping people along the way. And I'm actually telling people to get on demand, because I still believe in fitness. I still believe in nutrition. I still believe in all the same things. I don't believe in working my ass off, giving my heart and soul, ignoring my kids half the time, feeling so torn and so beat down from doing something that is not going to go anywhere. That's what I'm sick of. So that's my story. That's the truth. And I needed to get it out. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys so much for just like, even giving me a platform through Facebook. Like, it's crazy. And I'm excited for this new opportunity. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say. You guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a great Sunday night, and I'll talk to you later.